Hey there guys, welcome to another episode of Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection. I'm your host, Mike. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Today we're going to talk about two different people, two directors. One's an actor-director, and these are some of the movies that I picked up recently to watch. I watched these, I added these to my collection, let's put it that way. And these are some really good movies, some really good additions. And I'll just start with the first one. These are three movies by Ridley Scott. And he's been one of my favorite directors, you know, ever since I was a kid with Alien and everything. But this was a movie that I actually saw this in the theater in, I think, 2005, I want to say. This is Kingdom of Heaven, and a really epic movie. I mean, a really big throwback to the epic movies of the past. And this has two different versions. This has a director's cut, and then it has a director's cut roadshow version. Then it has the original theatrical version on here. So you get three cuts of the film, which kind of drew me to this. And disc 2 has a bunch of extras and features and stuff on it, and really cool. I mean, this is, man, what a huge movie. And it's got Orlando Bloom, Jeremy Irons, Liam Neeson. Man, it's got a big cast. Eva Green, I think, is the main female person in this movie, and she's really good. And it's just some epic battle scenes, and just Orlando Bloom was really good in this. He was pretty much the cat's pajamas at that time, after, you know, coming off of like Pirates of the Caribbean and everything. So he was in a lot of movies around this time, and this was a great movie. It doesn't get brought up a lot. I had a DVD version of this that had like just had the director's cut, or it may have just been the director's cut, and had that for a while. And but anyways, I'm glad I got this. This is the best version I think you can have of this movie. Looks great. And next up, I wanted to finally kind of condense some of the Alien movies that I have, and a couple of these I didn't have on DVD or Blu-ray. I actually had Laserdisc copies of them, so I wanted to kind of get them all in one place, kind of condense some of them together. And I found a really good deal on this collection. This is the Alien Quadrilogy, which has 5 movies on there. Now, the 2 movies I didn't have on DVD or Blu-ray was Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. Actually, there's 4, I'm sorry. I had 8, so Alien and Aliens 2 I was able to kind of put to the side that I can, you know, maybe sell on eBay or something and everything. So now I got one nice little copy that doesn't take up a lot of space and everything. Plus you got all the same features from those discs and everything. So it's really cool. I think what put this idea in my mind was when I was in the hospital with gallbladder surgery. And I think Alien 3... either Alien 3 or Resurrection was on TV, and I watched it, and then it made me think, oh, I don't have those. Maybe I should. And then I looked up the movie, and this came across, and was like, yeah, that's the smart thing to do, I guess. But it's 4 discs, 2 versions of each film. 2 versions of each film. I guess I just realized that. Yeah, there's different, I think there's like some director's cuts and different running time ones and stuff on there, but really good. I mean, Ridley Scott only directed the first one, Alien, of course, Aliens, James Cameron and everything, but I can't think of Ridley Scott without thinking of Alien, so really cool collection. And then finally, for Ridley Scott, this was a movie that I missed getting the Blu-ray. I think Imprint put out the Blu-ray way back in the beginning days of their label, and I didn't get to pick that up for some reason, and now it's out of print and everything. So I got this really cool Paramount DVD edition of it, The Duelists, and really cool movie. This was his first movie he directed, his first full-length feature, which has Keith Carradine and Harvey Keitel in it, and it's really cool. I mean, Harvey Keitel is just a dueling maniac in this movie. He just wants to do duels all the time, and really fascinating, actually. It's beautifully filmed. It takes place in, like, I believe, France, and back in the 17th century. Back in the days of Napoleon's army and everything. They're both soldiers in Napoleon's army and stuff. So really interesting. Shows honor and courage and cowardness and stuff like that, and how kind of ridiculous a duel is nowadays when you think about it, compared to then when a man's honor was all he had. So The Duelist, pretty cool. And next up, this is a trio of films directed by Clint Eastwood, that are kind of bookends of each other. They're kind of telling a story from each side, and I finally got. I think I only had one of these, and I finally got the companion movie to it and everything. So the movies I'm talking about are Flags of Our Fathers and Letters from Iwo Jima. I believe I had Iwo Jima first, and but didn't have Flags of Our Fathers. But I think I've always liked the second one better. But this was Clint Eastwood. He made these two, which was pretty ambitious for Hollywood back then, to have a director make a huge film telling two sides of a story, you know, Japanese side and the American side, and it kind of features some of the soldiers and their lives and what they endure, you know, during wartime and everything like that. And similar with Letters from Iwo Jima, really good. I believe I like this one better. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I think I like Iwo Jima better. But it's got a great performance by Ken Watanabe. He was in The Last Samurai, amongst a lot of stuff. Great Japanese actor. Really cool. I mean, just really nice. Really nice. So yeah, this is so I thought I'd do that. I thought I'd get both of them. Maybe some people don't know it's, you know, basically this should be just one big movie, I think, but you'd have to do some big time editing. But anyways, Flags of Our Fathers and Letters from Iwo Jima, two great movies directed by Clint Eastwood, and he's not in it. He's just directing this time around. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Just a little bit of this and that. And let me know in the comments what you think about those. What's your favorite movie, Flags of Our Fathers or Letters from Iwo Jima? Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you're notified when I release a new episode. So until next time, guys, I'm Mike. I got to get back to watching these movies, man, turning out this content. So until next time, guys, I'm Mike. See ya.